The radical delegation framework kind of picks up on some of the ideas of the LNO framework. You start getting a lot more clarity on what you should do and how you should delegate. And remember, the radical delegation framework only considers work that you still have on your plate after you already applied the Eisenhower matrix. Now, what are you going to do with those tasks that fall in your plate? So the x-axis is who could do this work. It fell in your plate, but who could do it? And it could be many folks or it could be only you. And the y-axis is if you did this work, how high leverage would it be? Let's first tackle the bottom left quadrant, which is many people could do this work. Even though this landed in your plate, many people could do this work. And if you did this work, it would be fairly low leverage. So for that, my approach was I'll just delegate it and I forget about it. But when I delegate it, I will clarify that it is going to be something that I'm not going to pay a whole lot of attention to. I'll clarify to the person I'm delegating to. But if you need something from me, feel free to reach out to me. I'll be happy to help. Now, for the quadrant just above it, where if it is high leverage work, I will still delegate it. But in this case, I'll delegate it to the most suitable person. My delegation contract is different. I will tell them, look, I am delegating this to you because I know you can do this. But because this is very high leverage, I want to stay very close to what we end up doing here. If you have any problem, feel free to ping me absolutely anytime. I let them know that there are certain parts of this work that you will see me micromanage. But you know that I'm not a micromanager by habit. I'm doing it with intent because we need to ensure that we have a fantastic outcome for this one. People don't mind if you pay a lot of attention when you're delegating something or you come across as micromanaging. What people mind is that you didn't set the right delegation contract. And then you surprise them with a bunch of micromanagement. Now, bottom right, this is where only I can do it, but it is low leverage. So in this case, because only I can do it, I start with the work. I set up the essential foundation, and then I closely coach a team member with me. The reason I do this is it sets me up for the next time such work comes. Because now this work has shifted where they can do that work. What I'm left with is the one quadrant that is going to get my intense focus.